111. Tell your team to join up. Get all your teams on. We're going to start in about 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Let me even message my team. They should know. They should know. They should know. One minute, guys. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay, thank you very much, guys, for joining. Thank you for spending your evening here with me. So my name is Kofi Ajiman, aka PTP. That is PriceTrap Prints. Now, I'm not the king because it's not my strategy, but I was one of the first people to find out about it in this company. Christopher Derrick's been doing it since the longest, and yeah, I had to go through a season whereby I was losing a lot. And sometimes when you're going through your season, you've got to shut the noise down. Can anyone relate? Sometimes there's a lot of noise coming in and you can be easily distracted. So I went into my quiet season and I focused on this strategy. So point number one, I want to say to you guys, this is a skill that is going to change your life. I repeat, once you've learned this skill, you cannot unlearn it. So please do not jump on this opportunity and waste it. That's point number one. So if you agree with me, give me a 222 in the chat box. Okay, I'm getting a lot of twos. One thing about me, guys, I want to add value. Anytime I do a webinar, a Zoom call, I want to add value. So please make sure, let me know if you've had value added. This is just big. This is bigger than just trading. Okay, it's bigger than trading. This is a mindset. Repeat after me, mindset. Okay, because trading is like 90% psychology, 10% skill. Once you've learned this skill, You're going to multiply your money like the banks do all the time, every single day. The journey that we're going on is learning the skill. Yes, this is being recorded. So the journey, don't go nowhere though. This is to Dan. Yeah, the skill you're going to learn, as I said, will pay you for the rest of your life. And the reason I'm reiterating this is because people jump on the bandwagon and then they leave. Oh, it got too hard. Oh, I was losing in my trades. Oh. I'm telling you, those people that are consistent will be the consistent income earners. Are you hearing what I'm saying? If you are consistent, you'll be a consistent income earner. Likewise, if you are inconsistent, you will get inconsistent results. All right. So I want to kind of dive straight into this, and a couple of things I want to share. I don't really want this to be a basics one again, because I've already done a basics. So if I'm going too fast, message me privately and I'll send you my basics video that I did. All right. I'll kind of want to just get into the nitty gritty. All right. Are we ready to go? If we're ready to go, give me a fire emoji or give me a 222. Let me just get my charger. 1 second. Pew, pew, pew. This girl. There's pew, pew, pew. Listen, there's other traders in the company that have a pew, pew, pew sign. It's a private joke that hopefully you guys will get. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, guys, call me from now on PTP. Yeah. Price Trap Prince. Okay. Let's go. Number one. Whenever there's a Zoom call happening, please join on it. Please jump on it. It's value. Okay. I've learned so much from April. We call her the harmonic scanner queen. Okay, so everyone give a shout out to April. She taught me the basics of the harmonic scanner. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because in the strategy we use, we go to the harmonic scanner. Yeah, so whenever there's harmonic scanner training, jump on board. Okay, so this is what we're going to start off by doing, going to the harmonic scanner. So I'm going to share my screen. Let's go. Can you guys see my screen? If you can, just say yes. All right, let's go. All right, so let me move this out of the way. Okay, first and foremost, we get our trade setups from Harmonic Scanner. Now, some of you have never used this. All right, so I'm advising you, ask April for the recording of the Harmonic Scanner. Why? Because you can get trade alerts from the Harmonic Scanner. Christopher Derrick uses this to mark up his charts. So we log in. Again, if I'm going too fast, this is going to be recorded and you guys can watch, yeah, at any given time. Rewatch, shall I say. Okay, so if we go to the left, we have all the brokers. Choose any broker. For example, this broker. We go to the hourly one chart. Now, you find a currency pair that is ready to go. So for example, Christopher Derrick will not do a currency pair like this, which is Euro NZD. Why? Because the take profit is very small. Okay, this shape here is called a harmonic pattern. Now with the harmonic scanner, it tells you your entry point, take profit 2, take profit 3. Okay, so we want a bigger margin. So you go for a currency pair that looks like it's ready to drop. Nope, not that one. That's why, guys, it's imperative. Ah, perfect. It's imperative we learn all the tools. Don't just come into this company and think of one strategy. Yes, I love Christopher Derrick and that's my strategy, but guess what? I understand about support, resistance, trend lines, harmonic patterns. I understand a variety of things and it's all going to help you with this strategy. So please just don't think, oh, I'm learning one strategy. Please jump on all the Zoom calls. Richard brings fire. Bryony brings fire. Philip brings fire. Dennis brings fire. All the people in the team, Nana, hey, cannot forget Nana. Nana brings fire. There's so many traders in this company that bring fire. So please jump on their Zooms. Nina's golden nuggets. She brings fire. Okay. If you agree with me, give me a 666. No, 666. Forget that one. 777. Oh, I'm a minister about 666. Right. So as you can see, this trade looks like it's ready to pop off because the margin is very high. So for example, you go to the ruler and you can have a look from the entry, take profit 3. That's like 103 pips. All right. So this is a perfect trade for us to begin to analyze and mark up. All right. So what I would then do is notice it's NZD USD, and then I will go onto my chart. So all I've done, I've gone to trading view. Okay. Let me clear my screen. Go to the bin. Okay. Let me get rid of all these things. Okay. This is price action trading. Write that down, please. This is called naked forex, aka price action. So we're using the candlestick patterns to determine whether it's going to be a buy or sell. In the name PriceTrap, we literally do what it says. We track price. So if you look at some of the skills I'm using, I'm just holding down in the corner, making my screen smaller. So again, TradingView is the platform that we use. So all I'm going to do now is look for areas where I believe there's support and resistance. Okay, if you don't understand support and resistance, please go on IML Academy, look at Daisy Duncan or Joshua Walls, or get the recording from Bryony and Richard. All right, so automatically I'm looking for the highest amount of a wick. Let me change this. So can we see here? There's a wick. Now for me, it shows me price is struggling to break this area. You normally kind of want 2, but because I've done this for so long, I can tell price is struggling to break this area. At the bottom here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 wicks. Now wicks are the skinny long parts, okay? So because of that, I'm automatically going to draw my floor. Option H. Some people didn't know that. That's the quick way of drawing your support. 1 second, let me move this. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. I'm just moving a few things on my screen. Okay. Let me change the color, black. So there is my floor. Everybody say floor. Okay. You then choose any candle and you're going to go to the body of the candle. So the body is the big, chunky, fat part. All right. So option H or alt H. And I've chosen this candle here. So you can now see I've got a floor. Then I'll do the same. I'll choose a candle, which will be this red one. Option H. So I'm close to the body. Then I'll go to the wick. So can we now see how simple that was? I've trapped price. It's trapped between this level of resistance and this level of support. I will then go to the 4-hour chart. Now, the reason I go to the 4-hour chart is to see whether there's been any other places where price has reversed. I'm going to talk about that separately. But as you can see, this is a strong zone. Why? Because price has come down here and it's struggled to break. So what I will then do is get my box. Okay. Go back to this one. Tap. Nope. Nope, it's not working for me. Okay. Tap. Once I've tapped it again, go to the settings. You're going to type in 15000. Okay. Again, this can be replayed. So just watch it over and over and over again. And I'm a great advocate for people working at this. Like, the signals are amazing, but guys, the worst thing is to be reliant on someone else's trades, where you have to understand, once you've mastered this strategy and all the other strategies of trading, your whole generation is going to be financially free. It's that simple. And I'm confident with that. My children are learning how to trade. They're 11 years old. Yeah? So, I've drawn up my zone. Then go back to the 1 hour. This little button here resets the chart. You come to the side, you can make it smaller, up and down. And then we can move the chart about. Okay. So I'll then go to my trend line, which is in the corner, and just draw out my options of where I believe price is going to go. Okay. I will then go to this box sign, which is the brush, go to eclipse, draw out my circle. Okay. Ah, it's my laptop. All right, there we go. Okay, can you see how simple that was? Can you see how simple that was? All I did, I tracked price. Now, what tends to happen is price will break this level of, guys, what's this called? In the chat box, I want you to let me know, what is this called? I want to see if you guys are learning. If you guys are on IML. That's it, resistance. That's it, thank you, resistance. Amazing. Okay, thank you. It's going to break your level of resistance, and then what the market does, it retests. That means it comes back. It's going to come back to around this area. It'll either come back to around your zone, or it will sit on top of your zone. Okay, it doesn't matter, either or. But what you have to see, for example, is a white candle it'll break, and then retest, it'll be red. After red, you are then waiting for the next white candle. Okay, so it'll be white, it'll retest as red, you're then waiting for the confirmation of the next white candle. Vice versa, if it's down here, it'll be red as a sell, it'll break your level of support, it will then go back up as a white candle, and then your confirmation is a red candle. Now, sometimes when you're about to enter into the trade, what I do, I go to the 15-minute. Okay, because the 15-minute, it is very precise. So for example, I entered the trading earlier, and if we can, let me zoom in. Okay. So look at this. It went up. It went up. What did it do? It retested. The red candle came down. And then my confirmation was the next white candle. Does that make sense? So you can clearly see it went up. It went up. It broke my level of support. It was a bit higher actually. And then it retested, red candle, and then boom, white. And it went up. Does that make sense? Who here is getting value from this? Okay, amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, so what's going to happen now? This is what Christopher Derrick did to get so good at his trading strategy. Literally called backtesting. You just go through the charts, you backtest, you keep going. Because I have a team, my team is called Team Excel. It simply stands for Together, Everybody Achieves More. Excel stands for excellence. The Bible says in Daniel 6 verse 3, then this Daniel distinguished himself above all the satraps, the governors, for an excellent spirit was in him. Now, why is that so pivotal and poignant? Why? Because I want a whole team of proficient and effective traders. I don't want a team of lazy people. I want a team of traders where they're so confident that they can teach their generations, their friends and family, look at the skill that I've learned. Let me show you what I'm doing. Everyone that has teams, let's make sure everybody can trade. What you put in is what you're going to get out. It's that simple. All the people that are killing it in trading, all they've done is follow the rules. They've gone to IML Academy. They've listened to their mentors. They've been watching the videos. I have one lady in my team, like I'm going to big up your name. Her name is Debbie. Debbie in my team. There's two Debbies. And this is Tanya's mother. Debbie in my team, she was a bit resistant coming on board, but she's in beast mode. She's gone ham. She's like I'm learning this. And yesterday I met up with her and it was like she's already teaching me. I was like, wow. That for me is joy. And I'm hoping everyone that has teams and the people that are going to grow your teams, get them to learn this skill. Please, whether it'll be this strategy or another strategy, get them to learn this skill. Now, PriceTrap for me is the easiest strategy and it's the one that has the most consistent results. I'm going to show you some of the results. 1 second. Look at this. Can you see on my screen? Look at that. 14, 10, 8. So I'm saying 8-0. 8 wins, 0 losses. 12. 6 break evens, no losses. 20 wins. Can you guys see this? 20 wins, only 2 losses. And the one that lost, it actually went up in the direction anyway. It went in the correct direction. Guys, do not sleep on this opportunity. Do not sleep on this opportunity. Yes, I know the skill. I use the harmonic scanner. I use the tool. I have the strategy. I am on IML Academy. I watch, I learn, and I have the app. You need to have a money-making app. It does the work for you. But still, what's amazing about this is that it's going to make it easier for when you're traveling the world and you can't literally mark up your charts. All I do today, like I made so much money today, I literally got the alert from the app, checked it, did a quick markup on my charts, just waited for it to happen. You know, just waited for it to happen. Okay, so let's backtest. So let's go to 4 hour. Reset. Okay. Delete. So let's have a look at all the best places that might have occurred for us to buy or sell. This is what you call backtesting. I'm going to just mark up my chart with supports and resistances. And then you're going to see the zones. This is what Christopher Derrick did. And you have to understand, his sacrifice is now going to make us all 6-figure minimum traders. So we need to give him props, mad props, because his sacrifice is going to make us rich. Now, when I say rich, forget rich, let's say wealthy, because wealthiness brings legacy. All right. So let me draw up the charts. This is backtesting. You literally go through the charts and see areas that could have been great places to buy or sell. This is what I do. This is what I've been doing. Backtesting. And now zones are becoming more clearer. Now, the reason I can do this so fast is because I've been practicing again and again and again and again. We're willing to spend 40 years in a job we cannot stand, 3 years on a degree that sometimes we don't even get our jobs in, but we're not even willing to spend 6 months learning a new skill that will pay us for the rest of our lives. If you agree with me, put a 777. Okay, can you see now how the chart looks so much different? I'm now going to show you the best entry points. I'm going to use this yellow circle to highlight the best places it would have been for us to get into a trade. Okay, just look at it. Follow my cursor. So you see what price did here? It went up, so it broke the resistance, which would be a ceiling, and what did it do? It then retested. Let me zoom in a bit. Look what it did, guys. And this is what price does all the time. It broke the level of resistance. What did it do? It then retested. So this area here would have been the best place to get in, because what did it do? It went up. That's what price does. That's what the banks do. It breaks a level of your ceiling and then it will retest and then you get in. Okay? Is that making sense? So look what it's done. It's gone up, then it came all the way back down. Came back down and made a floor. This would have been the perfect time to get back in again. Boom, up. It's gone through, hit here. This has now become a ceiling. It's now come down. Now, these zones are called price reversal zones. Write that down, please, guys. Price reversal zones. It's an area where price reverses. So what's it done? It's broken the floor, the ceiling, became a floor here, hit the ceiling and reversed. It's come back down. What's it done here? It's hit another floor and reverse. Hit the ceiling and reverse. So you can see this zone here where I'm hovering is a very strong zone. That's why we always look back in the past to see whether price has been struggling in an area. What did it do here? It reversed, went all the way down, all the way down. But have you noticed one thing? Price always goes back to the same place. Look here. On the 24th of June, price was around 0.65958. Let's come back to the 10th of July. It came back to the same area. Once you understand market structure, once you understand what price does, your whole concept of trading, your levels is going to go sky high. Different mindset, different mentality. You're now trading like the banks. What did it do? It went up, broke a level of a ceiling. Look at the red candle here. It reversed. They went back up again. Let me zoom in. What did it do? It broke. And it does what it always does. It came back down. So what it does, guys, it breaks the ceiling and now becomes a floor. That's what you're looking for. Floor, ceiling, floor, ceiling, floor, ceiling, okay? Let me zoom out. Let me see whether I can find. So you look at, okay, this is a perfect example, right? This is what you're looking for as a great confirmation. If we look here, where my cursor is, here is a ceiling, okay? You look back in time to the left, over here, it was once a floor. Let me say that again. This is a ceiling, right here where this zone was a ceiling. This was a floor. That is great confirmation. So imagine none of this stuff was here. And I've got to work out this replay button. Let me see if it works. All right, perfect. So imagine we're here now. Price hasn't done anything yet. So this is where we marked up our charts and price is right here. The confirmation on the 4 hour, you go back in time to see whether around this zone there was a floor. Perfect example. So you need to always have a confirmation that this is the ceiling, this is a floor. That's why price is going to break this ceiling and then become a floor. And once it becomes a floor, you're good to go. So let's work this thing out. Am I doing it right? Yep. As I'm clicking it, you can see what price did. It broke. Boom, guys, look at that. What does price do? It breaks your resistance level. It breaks. Don't get in here. Don't get trigger happy. Don't get in here because it's going to come back. It will come back and reverse. Okay, look here, there. Okay. This is when you get in. This one here. This is the candle that you get in. Is it making sense, guys? You wait for it to break, then retest. This candle here is the one that you get in. Perfect. Look what it does. It's gone up. All right. So this is like from there. Vertical, we're 40 pips. Okay. Now, let me delete this. Let me go back. Okay. Guys, are you getting value from this? Have you learned something from this, please? Let me know, let me know, let me know in the chat box. Okay, so Nathan has said, what shall we do if price doesn't retest? You don't get in. No retest, no entry. Let me write that down. 9, 3, 9, 1, 3. Okay. No retest, no entry. Guys, rules are there to help you. Rules are there to protect you. And if you know what happened to me yesterday, I didn't follow my rules. But listen, a loss is simply a lesson. Okay, I don't get upset anymore because I know I'm gonna make the money back. I'm that confident with this strategy. Now, I use other strategies too. You know, there are other strategies that I'm using. A London Daybreak, my friend Minnie in my team, taught me about the London Daybreak strategy. So please don't just get caught up on one strategy. There are multiple ways of making money, but have your preferred strategy. Like I know we have the DAX King, my cousin Philip Poku, the DAX King. He has his strategies, the M's, the U's, the V's, the W's. Like that's his strategy and it works. Yeah, there are so many. There are so many IML educators. There are so many. Please don't sleep on this. Like seriously, people are sleeping. People come into the company, they do it for 2 weeks and they say it's too hard and I'm gone. Nonsense, eh? Nonsense. People are like, Kof, I see that you're killing it in the trading game. Yes, I am. But what have I done? All I've done is I've followed the rules. I've gone to IML Academy and I've done what it says in the box. Read, listen, learn, follow, submit. Read, listen, learn, follow, submit. And why am I saying submit? I'm submitting my mindset onto what Christopher Derrick has done. Why? Because right now, he's a 6-figure, 7-figure, 8-figure, I don't know what figure, but he's a very high earner. He is a very high earner. And if I'm not in that price category yet, how about I humble myself? So if you have a mentor and your mentor's trying to tell you what to do or show you what to do, please humble yourself and listen. Please humble yourself and listen. There's so many people that have jumped onto this and puffed up their chest and like, yeah, I know what I'm doing and left. Are they trading now? No. And guys, you can see I'm passionate. I'm a passionate guy. I'm passionate about this company. I'm passionate about the team. I believe we have the hottest team in the company. AFA Academy, like I believe you have the hottest team. The love that we have, people have told me from other teams, they get none of this. If you agree with me, give me a 777. 7 is number of perfection or completion. Give me a 777 if you agree with what I'm saying. We have the best team in IML. I'm telling you this. People have said to me, I'm happy just to pay my monthly subscription to be part of the academy. People are happy just to be around us. People are happy just to be around us. Now, I'm telling you something. If you're in my team, no one's getting left behind. But I tell you one thing, I cannot drag you. I cannot drag you. And I'm that type of person, I am a six-figure trader. Now, I'm not being arrogant. I'm just being confident. There's a difference. I am a six-figure trader. And the thing is, what you have to understand also, it's a mindset. You have to tell yourself. One thing that Richard, the top shark, it's all about mindset. If you think trading is not about mindset, you are a joker. Hey, you are a joker. You are joking there. It's about mindset. When you lose, how do you feel? When you lose, how do you feel? Because what happens is trading will teach you about you. It will teach you about your relationship with money. If you lose 20p and you're having a heart attack, if you lose 20p and you're having a heart attack, you have the scarcity mindset. Do you get what I'm saying? You have the scarcity mindset. You're scared that money's going and you'll never get back again. If I lose, keep it moving. Do you get what I'm saying? We can't stop swimming or we will die. That's my boy Richard right there. Sharks. Come part of this team, guys. Follow the rules. Train yourself up. I can help you with the skill, but I cannot help you with your desire. Does that make sense? I can help you with the skill, but I cannot help you with your desire. You have to want this. I know where I'm going to be. I know where Rich is going to be. I know where David Talbot's going to be. I know where majority of my team is going to be. We're going to, this time next year, I say it all the time, this time next year, we're all going to be six-figure, seven-figure traders. This time next year, now what I'm doing, I'm projecting into the future. I'm prophesying. I'm speaking it out. If you have the mindset of, it's not going to work for me, it's not going to work for you. I'll tell you now, you might as well quit. You might as well quit. You might as well give up. Why? Because whatever you put in your mind is right. Yeah? Whatever you put in your mind is right. I decided I'm going to make this work. I didn't come to see if it's going to work. I came to make it work. There's a difference. I want everybody to have this mindset. Don't see if it's going to work. Come and make it work. What do you need to do? Go onto all the trainings. Every training from every top leader. We've been through a process. Go onto every Zoom call, every trainings. Be hungry. Be hungry for your success. What is your vision? What is your why? If you lose money, are you going to quit because you lost money and then say trading doesn't work for you? If you lose money, are you going to say IML is a scam? That's what people do in other companies. Oh, IML does not work. It's a scam. I lost my investment. Come off it. You are a joker there. You are just joking. You know what I'm saying? Winners never quit. But guess what? Quitters never win. If you're getting value from this, type at 888, please. Let me mark up another chart. Wow. I'm getting a lot of 8s. Oh, bless you, bless you. Okay. Guys, one thing that I'm called to do, I have a mandate. My mandate is to motivate. I've been blessed. I'm highly favored and I'm blessed. And so I cannot keep the blessing to myself. I have a mandate to teach. My mandate is to share. My mandate is to love and to encourage. So if anyone's feeling down, send me a message. I'm going to encourage you. You can't stay around me and be discouraged. Doesn't work like that. Okay. So let's do 2 more charts. And then let's see what we do. All right. So look, another 4-hour chart. Now, what you have to understand is this is called consolidation. Christopher Derrick wouldn't really get into consolidation. Yeah, so we're looking for a chart that's trending. So for example, a trending chart can be identified by a trend line going down, all right? Yeah, oh, my laptop. Let me move this. Oh, let me go like this. Okay, so you can see the trend line. That's the easiest way to know whether the chart is trending. Now, a trend line, minimum 2 touches. 1, 2, 3. So it's a validated trend line. Okay. So what you would do if you were to mark it up, you have to wait for the break, the retest, and then the entry. Yeah. So if you write this down, break, then retest, then enter. So go to the 1-hour chart. So imagine, let's do replay. From, yeah, okay. So what I would have done, I'll be looking for areas where you can see price is struggling. You can see the wick, wick, wick. So literally Alt-H, then you find the body of the candle, Alt-H. Now, you could do your support on your resistance up here, or you could do it around here, okay? I would do it here, okay? There's no harm doing it here, but I would do it here. Okay, can you see how price is now trapped? Then go to the 4-hour. Now, remember, I'm going back in time to the left to see whether this is a strong zone. So we're here right now. Go and see whether this is a strong zone. And yes, it is. Okay, look, it was a floor. This is a ceiling. Does that make sense? So this is the ceiling. Go back in time. You have to find an area whereby it was a floor. So from there, go to the corner, rectangle. Let me change this. Go to the settings. 1500. Okay, do the same. Reset the chart. Then go to the 1-hour chart. Make it smaller so you can see what's going on. Okay, now we're going to play it and let's see what happens. So we're waiting for it to either break our ceiling, then retest, and then go, or break our floor, then retest, and then go. Let's see what happens. All right. Okay, so guys, another thing, sorry. I set an alert on this, the lowest level of floor support. So see this line here, the lowest level, I will set an alert. Literally go to, let me do it, let me give you an example. So I will find my line, where is it? That's not it. Okay, I can't find it. Let me just do another one. Imagine, let me just do OH. Right, see this one here? Move it up a tiny bit. What I will do, I'll set an alert. So, add alert. Oh, okay, you can't do it in replay mode. Okay, you would add an alert, and then literally, if price breaks your lowest level of support, it will alert you. So what you need to do is download TradingView onto your phone as an app, and then what then happens is it will come up on your app as well as your email. Okay, so that way you never miss out. So look, let's go. What did price do? Okay, it broke. Let's see on the 15 minutes if there was a retest. Boom! You see that? That's why sometimes, no, not sometimes, majority of the time you have to go in the 15 minute. Because if we zoom in here, that was the retest. So it broke, and then boom, white candle went up. Yeah? So it went around the zone. It doesn't have to be perfectly in the zone. It can be on top of the zone, as long as you can see it's retested. So then you will not get on there, you get in here, this red candle. So it's broken, it's retested, you get in on the red candle. Does that make sense? All right. Let's go back to the 1 hour. Let's go, let's see what it does. It dropped, it dropped, it dropped. Let's just imagine we got in around here, the pips. Oh, wait, hold on. Go to the ruler. Look, that's already your 30 pips. Okay, what we do is twin trade. We twin trade, that means you push sell twice or buy twice. We twin trade, okay? You put your stop loss as 30 pips. So if it's selling, your stop loss would be around here. Does that make sense? And your take profit will be 30 pips. Once you get 10 to 15 pips in profit, you then put a 2 pip stop profit. Now I do like 5 pip stop profit, okay? Does that make sense? 10 to 15 pips in profit. Let me do it so you guys can visually see. All right. So imagine this is your take profit, option H. Let me go to here. So let's choose the color green. That'll be my take profit. My stop loss from here would be 30 pips the opposite way. So it's 30 pips. Yep. Option H. Now what you would do is select that, change it to red. So this is what you would put in your MetaTrader 4 as your stop loss. This will be a take profit. Now that will be on one trade. The other trade, you would also put the stop loss, but you just let the other one ride out. Let's see how far it drops. So you've secured the bag on one. Look at the beauty of this. Look how far it's dropping. So imagine now, let's just see how far it's gone down from where you entered. That's 60 pips. So you closed one at 30 pips. and you're letting the other one ride out. Now, people ask me about stop profit and all that malarkey. Okay, so you see your stop loss? Once it's gone 10 to 15 pips in profit, you move it in to profit. So past your entry point. Let me clarify. Right, this is the stop loss. I'm going to move it 10 to 15 pips in profit. Right. So once it gets to around about there, yeah, so once the trade has got to about here, I then move my stop loss into profit. Okay, so this stop loss, I would move it a few pips in front of my entry. So imagine this line here is my entry. I'm now moving my stop loss from up here into profit. So guess what? If price comes down and then reverses, it's going to hit your new stop profit. So the distance between here and your entry is how many pips you collect. So therefore, you're not risking your account. Now, I wish I followed my rules, but a loss is simply a lesson. Okay, guys, I'm gonna wrap up soon. So then, once you've seen it's done your 30 pips, you've closed one trade out, once it reverses, you then move your stop profit 5 pips above the reversal. So watch this, it's gone down and now it's reversed. This has become the new ceiling. Now you move your stop profit 5 pips above it. So if price was to come down and come back up, you've gathered from here all the way to your entry. But guess what happens? It keeps going down. Let's play this out. Look. And guys, just keep doing that. So guess what? It went down and then price reversed. So you then move the stop profit 5 pips above here. So now you've gathered all of this is secured. The bag is secured. Let's see what happens. The same thing, guys. What did it do? It came back and it reversed. You move your stop profit. So let me just stop there. Let's see how many pips we pull. 88 pips. And it probably went even lower. Does that make sense, guys? So you're catching the full width, depth of the trade. Twin trades. Once you get 10 to 15 pips in profit, move your stop loss. I say 5 pip. He says 2 pip. So it's up to you. Also, one little thing that I personally use, because you can use someone's strategy and add your own tweaks. I add, if you go to the corner here, which is indicators, I use a MACD. Why? Because simply put, the MACD helps you to analyze how the market's going. So for example, if this middle line here is 0, if it goes through there, you know a whole momentum has changed. But the blue line has crossed over the signal line, you know it's going down. If the blue line crosses above, the orange line is going up. Look what happened. Exactly how it was, it's gone up. And then the blue line has crossed below the orange line, it went down. So it's a good confirmation to add to it. It's called confidence, like to add to you feeling comfortable that your trade is going in the right direction. Now, if it completely breaks the middle line, you know it's going to be an uptrend. And if it breaks the middle line, you know it's a downtrend. So all this right now is a downtrend. It was an uptrend here, then became a downtrend. And because it's below the middle line, it's downtrend. Does that make sense? Let me just see the chat box. Cool. How do you change okay, so how you change it is literally you just go, you hold down on what you call it? You hold you hold down on MetaTrader 4, and then you say modify. But the best thing is let your upline explain that to you. Guys, it's a lot to take in. We've done an hour. I really do appreciate your time. Please let me know if you've got any questions, message me now. But if you have found value from this, give me a 10, 10, 10. Any questions, let me know. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I do appreciate you. So, guys, as I've said, um, this is not going to be learnt overnight, as we say. Rome was not built in a day. What you need to do now is go back and backtest. Backtest. Just go through the charts. Does it work on every currency pair? So if you can see, someone asked me, does it work on most currency pairs? It works on every currency pairs. So over here, I have a list of currency pairs that I use, and I just do it. All these trades. So I just mark up my charts. Me personally, I don't like doing it on gold. Why? Because gold is just volatile. So that's my personal thing. But it works on majority of the forex pair. Oh no, every forex pair. Every forex pair. Yeah. So guys, what we've learned today: use the harmonic scanner. Log on to the harmonic scanner. Find the trades that are ready to pop. Now, what I didn't tell you was that if the D's at the bottom, it means buy. If the D's at the top, it means sell. This is on harmonic scanner, but go to April's Zoom training. She will explain it in greater detail. Okay, I don't want to steal her thunder. All right, use the harmonic scanner to prepare you for the trades. Then mark up your charts. Okay, that's all you got to do. Yeah, mark up your charts and practice and practice and practice and practice. And then get the app, because the app takes off the guesswork for you. But guess what happens? Imagine the feeling of you marking up your chart and then seeing Christopher Derrick mark up his chart and you're in line. That boosts your confidence in to another level. So much so that one time, the last video I did, Christopher Derrick reposted on Instagram my markup. And I was like, geez, man, like. But guess what, guys? It came out of adversity. It came out with me losing a lot of trades, and I had to rethink. I had to change my mindset. So yeah, with harmonic scanner, learn the skill, plug into IMLTV. I say it again, plug into IMLTV. Follow the educators that give you value. Okay, get the apps. Then we've spoken about mindset. This is all about mindset. You can have the strategy, but be scared of losing money. People have been messaging this week, they've lost £1, panicking, lost £2, panicking. You have the scarcity mindset, and that's called poverty. Poverty mindset simply is you're scared because you don't think you're going to get the money back again. Wealthy mindset knows that they will get the money back. The wealthy mindset knows that they will get the money back. The wealthy mindset knows that money is all around. So even if you lose your trades, you will get it back again. Just be patient. Yeah? So guys, we've marked up charts, we've done back testing, harmonic scanner, IML TV, get the app, learn this skill and share. Your family members, your friends deserve to know this skill. Guys, I love you. I'm gonna sign out right now. Again, if you've found value from this, let me know, message me privately. Mindset, let me know, message me privately. I love you guys. Call me PTP, PriceTrap Prince. Until next time, take care, God bless. I'll stay here for another few minutes to answer any more questions, but everyone else, you can log off. Thank you so much for your time. Take care. Thanks, Richard. All right. Richard, you know I've got mad love for you, man. And guys, thank you for all the thank yous, man. Thank you, Nick, Marcia, Sandy, Simon, Debbie, love you all. I'm here anytime. Any questions, holla at your boy. I'm gonna leave now. I've got my wife and my kids. Um, oh, Richard, man. He said, anyone on your team has got a true leader. Oh, man, thank you, man. Wow, I'm humbled. I'm a servant leader. Bro, we're gonna make this happen. We're gonna make this happen. All right, let's log off. Log off.